Do you want to go like 3, 2, 1?
No,
and then...
we 3, 2, 1, and then we all say like our own intro.
Okay. You ready?
At the same time together.
Okay. That'll do. I can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hello,
welcome
everybody.
Back to the Earworm podcast.
This is
actually not welcome back. This is the first episode.
And,
that'd be really weird if I said welcome back.
The slaughter.
So
from the man.
It's a fucking
disaster. Hey guys,
peanut
this is
butter
episode
in my
number
toast.
1. Oh shit! I didn't realize.
I'm so sorry.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Let's Play episode. Helldivers 2. I've heard this
community.
I think this is a great start, by the way. Travis, thoughts? Thoughts on the thoughts on the new
thoughts on
single?
Houdini by M&M?
Yeah.
Wait.
I think it's okay.
Wait, is it like M and M or M&M?
I think he's like it's kind of corny. I feel like he's trying to be edgy. It doesn't feel authentic.
What if
I don't dislike
like,
it?
Corny.
What?
I think it's pretty catchy.
But I think it's catchy. I do like that one part where he's like, we just like his the abracadabra part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
that part goes kind of hard.
Me of what exactly you're talking about?
You're talking about Houdini by M&M.
Yeah.
Oh.
Recently just dropped like a couple of days ago.
Oh, his jingle.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
Well,
was it a good single?
It was.
I think it's all right. I think it's all right.
It's better than like pretty much all of his last album. So
I have a better idea.
True.
Than his single.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I thought you were saying at the beginning. M&M's single. So when you
wait,
when you go to
collab,
the great what?
Like he collabs with an M&M, like the green M&M.
Oh, calm down there.
All right.
Disaster, guys.
All right, partner.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go into a grocery store, go to a convenience store, go to a gas station. You go to buy a bag of M&Ms, right? A bag of M&Ms. Usually more than one are actually in the bag. That is, if the rats haven't, gotten to them first. So, what if they just consolidated all of the power of the M&Ms in that bag into one M&M? Filled with M&Ms.
You mean like if one bag just had like every M&M in existence?
No, one bag with one M&M filled with M&Ms.
Just one.
Oh,
just
what?
One.
I feel like that'd be enough to kill a man, if I'm being honest here.
Like a fun size M&M, but it's literally just one.
It's a fun size, but it'll just kill you if you eat it.
It's M&M flavored though.
Oh,
the flavor of the M&M is M&M.
Okay.
So like
M&M flavor.
Are we talking like it'll be like a large size, or it'll just look normal? Will be one big one?
Well, it depends on how it cooks.
How it cooks?
It's kind of like a chip, and as in you never know how big it's going to be. And actually, no, it's more akin to, have you guys ever gotten one of those like solo mystery minifigure things that they sell? Like you don't know what it's going to be, but it could be like a pool of these minifigures that you can get.
No.
I know what you're talking about. Like they come in little baggies, and it's
it
has like, collect them all, but you don't know what it is until you open it.
Yeah. Exactly. It's
I feel like
exactly,
you could end
up. You could buy 20 of them and end up with 20 shitty ones that are all the same.
And you could buy 20 M&Ms and have them all the same size as a normal M&M. They could be bigger. They could be smaller. But they none of them. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference because they'll weigh the bags down accordingly. They'll all weigh the same amount.
Well, this idea,
the size of the M&M will change.
This is definitely extremely different from the music.
Yeah, this is
two extremely
music
already.
Music is just you hear it and then it's over.
That's
I mean, it's nice. It's nice.
That's not true.
This M&M is a different experience every single time you open the bag.
So it's like a loot crate.
Ooh.
Exactly.
That's kind of cool, actually. Like every single M&M, you have to pay like 5 cents, and then you can you can actually pay for the bag as well, and then that's like an extra $1.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You're already paying for the M&M.
But this time, well, it's actually a limited edition bag. So you would actually be paying for the M&M, but it's actually a limited. So the bag might actually it might go away at some point.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So
okay, so is it kind of like you buy the bag at the store, take a picture of it, send it to the M&M's company, and then they'll hand deliver the M&M to put in your bag, which then you can open the bag and have the M&M.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, like Fallout 76, like that one bag. I don't remember what it was. What was it? The Todd Howard bag, the Fallout 76. Yeah, it's the backpack, I think.
Oh, the backpack?
That just didn't deliver, yeah. yeah, it'd be like that, I'd say.
It just works.
Oh. It just works.
Now, what exactly were we gonna talk about? I wasn't here when you fucking were talking about.
I mean, I brought
M&Ms.
up. I thought I'd try to get the ball rolling. I'm mentioning music. Drew brings it over into something else. Absolutely immediately, like shoots my idea down inadvertently, but regardless, that got shot down.
Mm-hmm.
It really did.
And now I think.
I'm just trying to think of the podcast as a whole. Some of us haven't listened to Eminem's new hit single.
What do you mean?
Eminem.
Yeah, I haven't.
See, I don't even listen to like a ton of rap. I mean, okay, so if I think of like rap, right? I like music a lot. Like I love music, but I mainly listen to like rock music.
Yeah.
Whereas rap is something I like. Sometimes I'm in the mood for, but I generally don't really like modern rap. Like I'm really big into I legitimately really like old rap from like the 2000s. Talking like Dr. Dre and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like hip hop stuff. That goes hard. I actually really like that. But newer stuff, I'm just not into it. So like an M&M single coming out is more important to me because I'm like, yeah, he's still kind of old school like.
He's old.
I have a confession to make. I have a confession.
What would that be?
I may or may not mainly listen to video game music.
You're not alone.
Disgusting.
Oh, we got a guy here. We got another guy.
Well,
that listens
it's not
to.
me. It's not me.
Well,
he only listens to video games.
Have you heard of Metal Gear Rising? Red Sun. Well, I'm that that kind of thing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, that's crazy.
Oh,
no, that's wild.
Okay. Well, what do you have against video game music?
That's unhinged.
Okay.
Nothing against it. I don't mind it. But
I hear unhinged, and then I feel like I'm like a psychopath now.
I don't know. It's music. It's legit.
It is.
Music is music.
Travis.
It's just not my style. It's just not my style.
What was the butt?
Mm-hmm.
Lennon. What was the butt you put there? What was that juicy butt?
What was that ass that you put right in front of me?
Music is music, but
no, you ignore it. You just ignore it whenever I say
just
that.
Ignore
it's just a sentence. It's a sentence ender. Please don't put me on the spot like that. That's not.
The comments are going
ill
to be
will
too
was
happy.
not intended in any way, shape, or form.
All right.
Okay.
Who's will?
Okay.
That's a new slapper.
Something tells me that wasn't very funny.
That's a face smacker.
No, it's fucking really like just.
I mean, it was right there.
that reminds.
I don't blame him for taking it.
That reminds me of the
Will
fucking.
Smith slapped his wife.
He did. That was
That
awesome.
was
we're talking about
crazy.
this.
You guys saw that too, right?
Oh God. Yeah,
That was
I mean,
I think people are going to be
year
talking
ago
about
now?
that for years to come.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
like we're
seen?
talking
It's an
about right now.
iconic moment. Iconic moment.
You remember when like the shark tail fish, he like walks up to Marty from Madagascar and he fucking slaps him across the face. You seen the meme?
No.
What?
What?
You haven't seen the shark
No,
tail?
I've never. That was. It's. Why did you? What
That
was
laugh.
that?
The laugh wanted me.
I don't know what that was all
Made
about.
me want to
What's happening?
view undesirable
We could
things.
not pick a centralized topic, can
Okay.
we?
No, we
College
That's
stories.
the point, man.
College
Say one and
stories.
done.
That's the point of a podcast.
Yeah, we could do
Oh,
a.
You start with something and it turns into something else.
I could talk about.
But not
it turns
this
nasty.
fast.
There's a
Yeah, no,
subreddit.
It's like ADHD.
It gets
or,
gross.
Well, okay. What?
This is what happens when you get like 4 people with horrible attention spans together to like do something collaborative.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
What exactly?
Not at
What
all.
are you thinking of talking about? Like, if you think of one subject, what comes to mind?
I just brought up music because I just thought of it. I'm like, maybe we can
Sonic.
roll with that.
Sonic, you love Sonic. right?
Sonic?
Sonic is
Sonic
my walls.
music.
My walls are blue. I am the
doing
biggest.
everything possible to avoid music.
I am the
God
biggest
damn.
Sonic
I know.
fan. I have a story.
You have a story. Does it relate to music?
No. So when you say music, because like technically anything can be musical sound effects, right? So if I say it has like a car
that's musical.
sound,
Sure.
yeah.
Maybe. What do you mean musical sound effects?
Well, okay, so like Travis will already know about this, but so like a week ago, I was just walking with my dog, and I think so. It was just like a car, and like he was driving down, and this was the musical sound effect, like with like the music, and then like a kid drops a ball in the street, and
he gets run over.
Yeah. That would be a very interesting story, but
good ending.
no, not yeah. Mine's a bit more uninteresting. Mine's more. The car goes around him, but the kid is shouting, like slow down, and then I think the guy just said like shut the fuck up or something, and then the kids shout back. I think it was along the lines of "shut yo bitch ass up," and these were like 8-year-old kids, and that was really weird.
Yeah, they're wild these days.
And then so the music, so I was walking and my footsteps were like click, 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 So
you're doing like a footsie with the ground.
Yes.
Also known as tap dance.
Yes. And while I was doing the footsie, the tap dance, I came across the kids because, of course, we were going the exact same fucking way. And then they were just like, "Yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like the direction.
That's not the direction you think.
You're approaching the kids?
It's not as interesting. It's not as interesting as you think it is. They just fucking came up.
Ahead.
They came up and they were like, "Can I pet your dog?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then they pet my dog. Well, that would be a little strange.
That'd be illegal.
What are you defining as your dog? Like, is this an actual animal?
So I actually
dogs.
You should
should probably clarify
This is
more.
yes or no.
Okay.
This is very like
this is not a question.
Yeah, this is not a hard thing to answer. Sir.
For my dog? Did I have a dog while I was walking? Yes or no?
What do you mean by your dog?
No, like what do you do? What is your dog? Is it like dog the
Well, I
animal?
can't answer that with yes or no. I gotta say, like, you know, if my uncle is on the leash, for example, then I have to.
No. Like, is it like
this
a
a lot
hot
worse
dog?
for yourself than you need to.
Okay, fine. My uncle was on the
A
leash,
dog,
and
a canine.
the kids just walked up to him, and they were like, "Can I pet your dog?" And I was like, "Yes." And then we walked back.
So they didn't actually get to
As in you
pet
and the
the dog.
kids, or you and the
kids
dog?
walked
me and the
back?
uncle. Me and the uncle.
Wait. So they walked up. They asked if they could pet the dog, and then you walked back. That's what you said.
They
Logan, are you an ETP? What's going on here?
where are you getting that from? No,
Are you walking? Why are you?
All I said.
You're walking.
All I
with your
said.
kids?
No.
Whatever.
I'm walking with my uncle, who is my dog, and then the kids just walk up and they're like, "Can I pet your dog?" And I'm like, "Yes, you can pet my dog." It's as simple as that.
They pet your uncle.
Yes. Where's the confusion?
The moral of this story is that you see your uncle as your own possession.
Well, he's on a leash.
Your dog.
He's on a leash.
My dog.
So I don't this is quite simple, honestly. It's like he's on a leash. The kids.
So you own him.
Yes, yeah. Yeah,
you guys got a weird relationship.
What do you? This is not confusing at all. My uncle. Okay.
I mean, I've seen similar stories.
Wait. I mean, we all have.
Can you elaborate?
We all have.
Hear me out here. Hear me out. Let me explain
an uncle
a little
story
bit.
like that in our family.
I've seen stories where like an uncle and a nephew, kind of like how you're explaining, except the uncle will leash up the nephew.
Yeah, you should around,
yeah.
And then he's like leashed. You know?
I mean, it's an interesting switch on the not Twitch, not Twitch. Let's not bring Twitch up. No. I'm sorry.
Streaming platform.
It's a mix up that I wasn't expecting.
Logan's actually streaming right now.
That's my review of Logan's story number 1. On his
Logan's
I don't know how that
number
relates
1.
to music at all.
No, it doesn't relate to anything.
I don't think it did.
M&M's Houdini.
So when you're tap dancing around, you know that.
I'm interested, music. Lennon, in your twist of the story. Like you have your own uncle's story, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, so you want? Okay, well, I think
the story now.
Oh, this is a great story. It relates back to middle school. So, Drew, you and I went to middle school together. You know where this is going.
I immediately do not like the start of the story.
Yeah,
I think everybody knows this story. I think.
Is this where you? Murdered the hamster?
This is no, not that.
This was before that.
We didn't murder the hamster.
That's a story for another time.
Secondly, that also wasn't my fault. The hamster went in there on their own. I just happened to be nearby the button, so not my fault.
Anyways, it was Drew and I was hanging out at his house.
Also, is his idea.
And this
I'm done with the hamster stuff. Please.
Yes, this is a different story. This has nothing to do with the hamster.
Please.
But we're at Drew's house, and this is middle school. This is like the height of iPads, and when you kids messed around on like iMovie and just made whatever they wanted. And we had this great idea because he had
great idea. Yeah, we had. We had many great ideas during that time.
You had like these. I don't even know how to really explain it, like a stake in the ground that had like a couple leashes connected to it.
Mm.
And it was for like dogs or something, I'm sure. But we had the great idea to turn that into like the premise of this grand iMovie, essentially,
Mm.
where one of us, which ended up being me, would be leashed
Oh.
and
Oh no.
trapped. Like
Oh
we
no.
actually hooked the leashes around like the laces in my shoes, and
Yep.
we kept the stake in the ground. So we just shot this whole thing. Ended up being like probably 8 minutes or something like that. It always
I
feels like it
remember
felt
it's
long.
like 15 minutes,
50,
wasn't it?
whatever it is. I remember when you're
It's
making it, if you think it's going to be like an hour long, and it really ends up being like not even half that.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
yeah.
the premise was this uncle leashed up his nephew, and the movie follows the nephew's grand escape out of his confinement.
Oh, that's
The
right. That was
catch
the
is that the
premise.
nephew is completely illiterate and cannot speak.
What?
He's essentially
Mm.
mute
Well, for the first half,
for the
but
first half. Yeah.
that's because he was drugged in the first half.
He
But
was
we actually don't know that until later on
wait, he
in
was
the second half.
drugged and then like
So
he knew
there's like
English.
a certain timeline of events that aren't really given to you in like the order.
Let's just say you have to
What's
have
the
you have to have a high IQ to understand
Oh, it's
yeah,
fucking
this
yeah,
Rick and
yeah.
this piece of
Morty.
artwork.
Alright.
The leash, him being leashed out on the yard is kind of an escalation. So he attempted to escape it, like just a normal dog collar and leash while inside the house, but he gets caught,
Oh.
and that's why he's outside. He's being
Oh.
punished.
Outside, there's less for him to escape to, of course.
Okay.
When he's in the
Yep.
house, it's so much easier to escape. He just opens the door. But if he's outside, how's he gonna escape? He's leashed.
Exactly.
That is true.
Exactly.
This sounds like an interesting predicament. Like, did you have like a tail on and everything?
No, this isn't. I'm not a pet necessarily.
This sounds like something I
Okay.
watched the other day.
Okay. Okay. That might have been the worst thing you can possibly have said.
A synopsis. Leashed. Wait,
But yes,
leashed a synopsis.
Mhm.
Yep.
but that's essentially leashed. You'd have to actually watch it. We're not going to explain the entire premise of it, or else there's no reason for you to go and seek it and watch it.
Yeah, I don't mind
So
spoilers.
As a YouTube
yeah,
video.
it exists out there somewhere.
Okay.
I don't know where.
Yeah, I mean, you'll never be able to find it.
No.
You can try.
But I know it exists somewhere. And I know it also got copyright striked once because a couple of Stranger Things memes again.
It was like only Stranger Things soundtrack for the whole entire thing.
Oh, yeah,
And
that'd do
YouTube
it.
Yeah,
didn't like that.
like the
That'd
full
do it.
songs too, not just like little bits.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Each one was the full song.
Yeah.
Travis, you got a story?
A story for what? About what?
About you have an uncle story.
Yeah.
I do.
I just wanna interject. I have found it. It does exist. It's
God
very
damn
easy
it.
to find.
Okay.
Really? I thought it'd
Yes,
be
yes.
harder to find. I
Yeah.
do have an uncle story,
Okay.
if you don't mind me
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
getting deep here for a second.
Okay. This is gonna be insane.
This is gonna be a tearjerker.
Well, quite literally.
Okay.
I
So-
can feel it already.
When me and my brother were growing up, sometimes we would like need like a babysitter over at the house, and my uncle was close enough so he could, you know, make it, and he'd just chill out with us for the night. But anyway, we're getting ready for bed, and something happens.
Something
What that might
happens.
that be?
Gasp! What happened?
Well, we were getting ready for bed. He thought it was a good time to be doing some painting. Just like painting like on the outside of the house.
Yeah.
And it's still light out because we have a really early bedtime at this point. You know, we're kids.
Mm.
But he falls off his ladder down onto the ground. And you know, like the paramedics come and he gets rushed to the hospital. And the paramedics, you know, just leave me and my brother at home because, you know, we can take care of ourselves. We'll just go to bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my uncle's in the hospital, and he's really messed up his feet. His feet are in a lot of pain. They're pretty much goners. You know, they're all twisted and bent up, and
How the fuck? How far did he
these
fall?
crazy ways. I mean, it was pretty. It was pretty far up. It was like 2 stories.
Okay. I thought you meant like he was up on like in the fucking room.
Yeah, like the living room.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, it was
Makes more
outside.
sense. Okay.
Painting the house.
So he needs to get his feet amputated because they're just that bad.
Oh. So he's a robot now.
No, not quite.
Just a cripple.
They're thinking, you know, we can amputate his feet, but he's got to need some feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, can't afford like artificial feet, and they don't have any spare feet around. So they asked a local farmer to see if they could provide some feet, and lucky enough, they had just butchered a pig for their pig feet.
No.
So
No.
my uncle ended up having to have pig's feet for a year.
Oh shit!
What?
And it was weird because each pig foot, like they were like from separate pigs, so they're kind of like different colors and stuff.
So that can't be real.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm starting to be in
there's no
disbelief train for a
it's kind of. I was kind of uncomfortable with the whole thing because it's kind of like seeing someone wear like 2 different shoes, you know?
No, this is bullshit.
And that was really the most disturbing part for me, that like the feet looked different.
He had pink and green feet.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
But that is my uncle's story.
Okay.
Believe it or not,
all right.
It really did happen.
Do you have a picture?
So, I mean, it's happened before.
Has it?
People have gotten pig feet.
What?
Replacing their real feet, yeah.
Yeah. It's a real procedure.
It's a real thing. At the Samuel Merritt University here.
Yep. And it just happened to happen to my uncle. I mean, obviously, it wasn't permanent.
Oh, yeah.
He eventually got, you know, normal feet after a year.
So, I don't
But
think that's how that works.
I mean, I'm not asking you guys to believe me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling you my story.
Not to be a hater, but
my uncle's
you can't just like, if your feet are that damaged, you can't just like amputate them and put new feet on.
I mean,
is it?
Wait, were you guys trying to tell like?
Would it look
you
like
put
this?
prosthetics on, but you can't put a full function foot back on.
Everyone else is out here trying to tell real stories.
We got this
is
fucking
a real
guy.
Story.
Okay.
This is a real story.
Okay.
Sure.
I mean, I didn't happen to see the pig's feet in person.
Oh,
though I did hear about it.
Sure.
You heard
I know.
yeah.
I heard about it from my uncle, and I was just too young to remember like what it actually looked like.
Yeah.
Did he like take a picture?
That's at least what he told me.
Did he take a picture?
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I think I might have an uncle story now, actually, too.
What a great story.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
That was good. That was good.
I can tell my uncle's story.
story.
This could be the uncle
Because
podcast.
I'm sure it's just as true as that one was.
No, this one's gonna be true. So
okay.
Well, hold
on.
on.
Yeah, just like that one was.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm saying. This one's gonna be true. So this was back in 2007. I was about 5 years old.
Oh man,
Just
I
a
know
little
this is
youngster.
going.
And it was a pretty normal year. Nothing too crazy happened. I think I was preschool or something.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I have this uncle. He's pretty crazy. He's a pretty crazy uncle. He loves to talk about his special interest, and he chases you down at family gatherings and maybe forces you to watch awful videos about 1897 women churning butter.
Oh, that's
Sounds like he
awesome.
loves his cars.
He loves his
He
cars.
loves the butter.
He loves butter, and see that was his downfall. So this
he
brings
became
us
Butterman.
He became Butterman on the Thanksgiving of 07.
Oh shit!
Oh
shit!
I think those familiar who may have heard this story before, know that the terror that happens when I say Thanksgiving 07.
Mm-hmm.
I think
it's a tragic day. It's a tragedy. Yeah.
Pretty much what happened was, I don't want to say it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say it out loud.
This is a safe place for Uncle.
I think I'm more comfortable with Logan saying what
with me saying that. Okay. Well, usually whenever we do talk about this story, usually it ends with like and that's when my uncle that was what happened on Thanksgiving of 07. But I would say the other side is like, Butterman only became a reality because he ate. I'm sorry.
It was more of like
he ate too much butter. He just became Butterman.
Wait.
He ate too much butter, became Butterman, and
I'm sorry.
Stuffed me like a turkey.
He what?
I'm sorry, what? I don't remember that part.
Stuffed me like a turkey.
So did he die or what?
Travis? Did he die? I thought he just got crippling obesity.
He does have crippling obesity.
Okay.
But he also stuffed me like a turkey.
Okay.
Stuffed you like a turkey.
Yeah.
He stuffed you.
Thanksgiving 07.
Are we talking like Five Nights at Freddy's? Like, did he have like an animatronic that he put you in, or what?
More like
like, be specific. He did this with what? And it turned out like this.
How do we say this without getting age restricted?
Yeah, how do we say this without getting
I mean, if you're not comfortable talking about it,
I don't want to talk.
Fucking true.
He.
Wait, wait a minute here. This is true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
What do you mean this is true? Of course, all these stories have been true so far.
But yeah. It was bad. That was bad.
Yeah,
I remember that day.
Yeah, I was there too.
You were not there. Okay, that's just not true.
I was by the window.
He was definitely not there. I didn't even know you existed until I went to that awful place called UW Stout.
UW Stout.
Oh, that's a place.
Successful mission. And
Mhm.
yeah, that's the end of episode 1. Goodbye.
Well, I would think there'd be
The
like a
dessert
post
is
credit
what
scene.
we're doing right now. This is
Actually,
dessert.
psych, yeah, he didn't stop recording. It's still going on. Whoa, what?
Right away.
Yeah.
Whoa!
The Matrix is
whoa,
real.
Whoa! And wow!
We're upside down right now?
What I'm
Whoa.
trying to say-
Whoa.
We're in
Uncle?
a cave.
Uncle's
We're
in my
fighting
house
off
right now?
bats. There's
Whoa.
giant bats. Wow.
Yeah.
That one
Wowee.
looks. That one's scary.
Logan likes big sweaty men?
What?